morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Um, Coming on here live this morning for a couple different reasons. It is an Insurance Tips Tuesday. I haven't been able to do one of these in several weeks because some of you may know, while others may not, I have been on what I call a semi-maternity leave. I had a little girl on August the 8th. And we have got to enjoy the past 8 to 9 weeks together, and it's been phenomenal. But I was still working as much as I could, but with her with me and at home mostly. So this week starts my first full week back into the office. She started daycare school with her big sissy yesterday. So lots of changes in our household, but I am hopping on here because it is the annual enrollment period for those interested or looking for a Medicare Advantage plan, changing their current plans, or changing their prescription drug plans. And with that comes the post from several well-intentioned people saying, please don't get tricked into a Medicare Advantage plan this year. And while their post has some valid points, and while again it is well intentioned, because I'm sure the field that they are in, usually it's from a nursing home, but there are a few other fields, they see the pros and cons to both. I am here to say that I do not believe that majority of people are tricked into a Medicare Advantage plan. At least the people I sit across from. So do not let these posts make you feel bad or like you made a wrong choice. When I sit with my clients, we start from the top. We talk about original Medicare, we talk about a supplement paired with a prescription drug plan, and we talk about an Advantage plan and how that replaces original Medicare. Obviously, as long as you give me permission to talk to you about all the products, this is what we talk about. We break it down on each side of the fence. I do believe that the majority of people I speak to make a well-informed, educated decision based on all the facts on what is the best option for them. I wholeheartedly believe that. I watch clients make these decisions all the time. And do not get me wrong, there are 100% pros and cons to both. Pros and cons to supplements and pros and cons to Advantage plans. And it is my job to educate people on those, because if I sell you one plan and don't tell you about the other, you're gonna go golfing with your buddies or out to brunch with your girlfriends, and you're gonna hear someone say, well, I don't pay anything per month for my Medicare. And this person's gonna say, well, why didn't she tell me about that? Because I do. Or the flip side is usually, I don't get any bills. And the other person's gonna say vice versa in reverse. Well, why didn't you tell me about that option? So I have always taken the approach to make sure you are well informed and have all the information out there. The second point is Medicare supplements are not the best fit for everybody, and Medicare Advantage plans are not the best fit for everybody. Because your neighbor has this, or your friend or your sister-in-law has X, Y, and Z, doesn't mean that's the best fit for you. Making a decision for your health benefits as you age based on one aspect is not, how do I want to say this? You don't always want to make a decision for your health just based around the extras that plan gives, or on the other side, just nursing home benefits. You want to look at everything collectively as a whole for you. Maybe you can't afford one option over the other. A financial budget is a very real thing for people, and some benefits or some options are better than no options. So and of course there's financial help for those that qualify as well, without going down that rabbit hole. But I'm here to say that do not let these posts make you feel guilty. And you have to look at the picture as a whole know all the information, to know what is truly best for you. And thirdly, don't make a decision based on one aspect or one benefit that is provided. Look at everything collectively. I know that the people I talk to make decisions that are best for them, and they were not tricked into a Medicare Advantage plan. And finally, the final point is sometimes the phone numbers and the phone calls, that is where the points are valid from some of these posts, because maybe they see grandparents or somebody who see this ad somewhere in the media and they pick up this phone number and call. And sometimes maybe those call centers are not always, don't always have the person on the other end of the line in their best interest, is the final point, really. So I can see where people feel like they might be tricked into an Advantage plan in those scenarios. So the final point to go with that is talk to a local agent. Talk to someone who's going to give you all the information, who has your best interest at heart, and who is going to help you see everything so you can collectively make the best decision for you. The annual enrollment period does officially start today, where you can make changes. It's October 15th through December 7th. In addition, I have a podcast out called Real Insurance Made Simple. We are doing a Medicare mini-series to start off with. A lot of them are already out there. The one thing I haven't done yet on that is prescription drug plans. I went on maternity leave and that one did not get done. So I point you to that because there is an episode out there that shows the differences. There are a few, but there is a this or that episode for Advantage plans and supplements that I would encourage you to go listen to. And there is also an episode where I sit down with a nursing home director, Brooke, and we discuss the differences and what that looks like in a nursing home. So if nursing home care is in your future, please look at that and take that into consideration. Obviously, none of us know the future, right? We don't know what's going to happen. If you tell me what's going to happen, I can line you up perfectly. Insurance is a risk. But if you're much more likely to go into a nursing home, you have that in your genetics, or you already have a lot of health issues, maybe that's something to consider. Again, you have to look at everything collectively. Go find that podcast, Real Insurance Made Simple, on the business page, Odyssey Insurance and Investments. I have posted the podcast before, so if you have a hard time finding it, you can go to that Facebook page and it'll have been posted recently. I may go, if I can get a moment today, and repost it. In addition to that, let's see, my phone just rang and it distracted me, sorry. But yeah, so go find the podcast, go check that out, reach out to your local agent, ask any questions that you may have, because this is an important time and you're making important decisions for your health. So find an agent or an advisor who just wants to be another tool in your tool belt to help you make those decisions. If you have questions for us, 812-932-2200. We would love to help you work through that, or just review what you have. And if you have an option that's a good fit for you, we won't touch it. We are not going to try to sell you anything if you have a good option. So, Odyssey Insurance and Investments, go find that Facebook page. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Podcast is available, should be on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. So not only do I have a YouTube channel, also called Real Insurance Made Simple, you can navigate to the podcast under that episode or channel as well. So everyone have a wonderful and blessed day. It's slowly gearing up for the holiday season, one of my favorites. So stay warm today. It's starting to get a little chilly. Have a blessed day, everybody.